Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice, this is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. It is your morning host and co-host, DJ Kitty and Miss Morningstar, and we are from Our Plugs, the community connection, and we are here to bring you some news that you can use, that news that they don't talk about on mainstream media. That's what we talk about over here. So today is a good day to have a good day. Today is what? Today is your Friday, Holly Springs and Memphis. Today is your Friday. Thank God we made it. Mama, I made it. And I also want to say good evening to our family and friends on TikTok while we record the show. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of our journey, a part of our community, because that's why we're doing this. This is what it's all about. It's about community. So come on in, get settled, and get ready for a fantastic show. Today, we have our sister and brother gracing us with their presence. We have Political Tea with DeeJay and the real Dusse. Hey, it doesn't get any better than that. These two creators are not only a power couple, but they know their stuff. They know politics and they come with the truth. And the things that folks don't want us to hear, they're going to break it down for us. And for that and many other reasons, we love to have them a part of our team. So get settled. I want to go ahead and start with my reminder to everyone listening. Y'all hear that tapping? Drink your 16 ounces of water as soon as you wake up to get the blood flowing and juices going. Take your morning medications, get you some vitamins into your system, and eat you a healthy breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. We got to get you started. We got to get you on your way. So that being said, come on in, relax. And I want to go ahead and give you guys a couple Black History facts because y'all know what it is. It is Black History Month, but you know, I always say Black History 365, 24/7. We don't need a month. We need it all the time because Black history is American history. Forget what they told you or try to make you understand. Black history is our history. It's American history. So let's get into it. Today, I want to talk about Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens, also known as the Buckeye Bullet, started his track career in high school, setting records for the long jump, the 100-yard dash, and the high jump. After graduating, Owens enrolled at Ohio State University. Sure did, to continue his wins in events like the Big Ten, Amateur Athletic Union Championship, and the Olympic trials. In 1935, Owens competed and won 42 events. Imagine that. Imagine competing and winning 42 events. His growing fame led him to the 1936 Berlin Olympic Games, where he secured four, not one, not two, not three, but four gold medals and broke two Olympic records, including the record for long jump, an achievement he held for 25 years. However, as a Black man, he experienced racism when he returned to the United States. Imagine that. You do all this and you still have to deal with racism in your own country. He was neither invited to the White House nor received honors by President Franklin Roosevelt. No surprise there. It was not until 1976 that President Gerald Ford awarded Owens the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Hats off to Jesse Owens. He was a great, and they can never erase his accomplishments. All right, let's go ahead and get into our morning affirmations. We get those affirmations from the affirmation queen, Mrs. Morningstar. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you?
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. We made it. We here. It's the weekend, y'all. I love it. So I got to hype it up. Hype me up. It's the weekend. What y'all doing? Maybe nothing, but that's okay. Remember, I always say that.
Well, I'm going out of town. I'm going to go.
Well, I know you doing something.
Yes.
You about to have a
blast. I'm going to have time.
You better enjoy yourself.
Celebrate.
And safe travels to DeeJay Kitty as she travels to go hang out with family.
Yes.
And enjoy her time off.
Happy birthday, Uncle LC. 75 years, baby.
Happy birthday, Uncle LC.
Yes.
Enjoy your day, too. Don't go too hard, though.
Oh, we going hard, baby.
I'm sorry, Uncle don't go too hard. Y'all don't go.
He's going harder than all of us.
I know that's right. So, y'all, it's Black History Month. Of course, I'm going to keep it blackity, black, 365 days a year, but especially blackity black in the month of February, okay? So let's get into it. Black History Month, a time to commemorate and reflect on remarkable African-American trailblazers who have left enduring legacies by igniting a desire for hope and change. In honor of this month, we're going to do some inspiring quotes today with powerful Black leaders such as Toni Morrison, Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King, and that's just to name a few. We have so many different quotes, and that's kind of where I've been leading all month with different powerful quotes, inspirational quotes from our famous leaders, our ancestors, majority of them. May they rest in power. Rest in power, Jesse Jackson. And I'm pretty sure I'll come across a lot of his, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. That's one. So let's get it going. So quotes about change. History has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. The beautiful Michelle Obama. The cost of liberty is less than the price of repression. W.E.B. Du Bois. Mm-hmm. Education is the most powerful weapon which can be used to change the world. Nelson Mandela. You can't separate peace from freedom because no one can be at peace unless he has his freedom.
That's right.
X. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Barack Obama.
Yes, ma'am.
I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does always with fear. Rosa Parks. Mm-hmm. Does away with fear. I'm sorry, y'all. The time is always right to do what's right. Dr. Martin Luther King. That sounds like Dr. Martin Luther King.
Yeah, it does.
On the up and up, positive. Next is about humanity. We'll do a couple about humanity. In recognizing the humanity of our fellow beings, we pay ourselves the highest tribute. Thurgood Marshall. Hate is too great of a burden to bear. It injures the haters more than it injures the hated. Coretta Scott King. I like that.
Yeah. And I agree.
Yeah. If you wake up deciding that you want to give versus what you're going to get, you become a more successful person. In other words, if you want to make money, you have to help someone else make money. Russell Simmons. Okay. He got money, so he know how to make money.
Isn't Russell Simmons still in never mind. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, you got a little money. You got a little money.
Yeah.
Defining myself as a opposite to being defined by others is one of the most difficult challenges I face. That's Carol Mosley Braun. A life is not important except in the impact that it has I'm tongue tied. A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives. Jackie Robinson. And the final one, it isn't where you come from, it's where you're going. That's what counts. Ella Fitzgerald.
I like that. Excuse me. I like that. Thank you, Miss Morningstar.
You're welcome.
You know, those are Black history quotes from our greats, our leaders. And there's so many, you know, think about it, that they contributed to this society. And we are right now making our mark. So make sure that you make your mark in a positive manner. You know, I think mine would be no as a complete sentence. Anywho, anyhow, let's go ahead and get into this weather. Holly Springs today, you have a high of 63, a low of 45. Feels like 62 during the day, 47 at night, with a 16% chance of rain. Winds are out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It is a mostly cloudy day today. Humidity is low during the day, high at night, and air quality is very good. Get out there and enjoy it. Memphis, Tennessee, high today of 59, a low of 44. Feels like 57 during the day, 45 at night with a 5% chance of rain. Winds are out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. You have cloudy conditions today. Humidity is low during the day, high at night. Air quality is good. H-Town proud, baby. Houston, Texas, high today of 77, warm. It was 81, okay? 67 during the day. I'm sorry, 77 during the day, 67 at night. Feels like 80 during the day, 72 at night, 67% chance of rain. So it is going to rain in 67% of Houston. We have a light rain in the forecast in the morning, fog late at night. Humidity is very high. That's contributing to the fog and the light rain. And air quality is poor. Now, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I have been suffering with my allergies. I mean, my allergies is kung fu fighting at this point. And I know most people that I know are dealing with the same thing, and it's because of the weather. But that is your weather for today. However, it won't dampen our spirits because it's Friday. It's the weekend, baby. And I'm about to hop on a flight and act bad, act real bad.
And she's about to cut up, y'all. So
yeah, I'm gonna cut up just to
cut up.
With the family, I'm cutting up. These are cousins.
Oh yeah, when you get with your cousins.
Cousins,
it's over when you get with your cousins.
Yep. And my favorite uncle, oh yes, it's
None
going.
but a time. I got
a time shall
be Arizona.
A time shall be had by all. That is your weather. Those are your affirmations. Those are your Black history facts. Now let's get into some news that you can use.
Let's go.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Do you want to start or you want me to start? Because
it don't matter. I mean, we probably gonna touch on the same stories and
Prince Andrew.
Hmm.
Prince Andrew got arrested, y'all. Can they arrest the folks over in America? They're arresting the people.
Royalty, y'all. Royalty.
But we got folks here that they are not, they're just letting them slide, you know. And then Pam Bondi has the nerve to say, yeah, we're going to handle, you ain't handling nothing. You know, they ask, and you talking about the Dow? Where they do that at? That is weird. No, it's not. It is all fraudulent, and it's a plan. It's a scheme. It's a scheme that Frumpy Dump set up, plain and simple. Frumpy.
While you said that about Pam Bondi, let me do a quick shout out to the internet, because the way they've been dragging her and all the memes and the pictures and the clowning of Pam, fraudulent Blondie Bondy, has been hilarious. And I have enjoyed every bit of it, as she deserves every ounce of the drag that she's getting through the internet streets.
Well, you know, you get what you get and you don't have a fit. Did you know that Pam Bondi knew Frumpy when she was younger?
Oh, did she?
Mm.
Oh, was she? Oh, she was one of those contestants.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And it's like he's putting in place and power people that he knew, his friends, not people that
Mhm.
qualified. These are definitely DEI, did not earn it
Yes.
candidates, or not even candidates. These are did not earn it people who are on staff. And that's
Mhm.
why the entire administration is in shambles, because it's stupid. It is
Stupid.
stupid. But disgraced Royal Andrew Windsor sent pictures
Mm.
of his daughters, Beatrice and Eugenia, to Jeffrey Epstein after Bio Peto's 2008 conviction. Why would you send pictures of your children to a PDF?
That
That
sound, that just sound like some old sick twisted auctioning or for sale. My children. What's really happening?
I'm taken aback. Hey, pal, for Black woman, I am
Hey
just
sis.
outdone.
Yeah, what's really
You
happening,
are
kid?
you sent pictures of your children. Let me read this. Andrew Windsor maintained contact with JE beyond the date he previously claimed, sending the convicted PDF pictures of his two daughters. What? I'm 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 stunned. But then again, I'm not. I'm really not stunned, because this is what they do. The latest e-files dump, well, they need to change this from e-files to T-files, okay?
That first, yeah.
Contains Christmas cards from the former Duke of York sent to the late financier in both 2011 and 2012. I am I'm not shocked. Each card contains snaps of his young daughters, Beatrice and Eugenia. The new evidence directly contradicts statements Andrew made during the 2019 interview on the BBC, when he declared, "To this day, I never had any contact with him from that day forward." Liar. You're a liar. And they arrested him,
Good,
as they should.
good. Now,
As they
are they gonna put him in the interrogation room? Cause I feel like we can crack him. He,
should. Yeah.
we could crack him open, let him spill all the beans out. You know,
You
this
know,
thing is huge. This
it's huge.
operation is huge.
It is all these foreign, powerful men and some women that were basically, giving their kids away, and snatching other kids from all over the world. This wasn't just in the US. It's disgusting. But it says, however, the first festive greeting dispatched on December 21st, 2011, displayed Andrew's personal signature and expressed wishes for much joy and happiness at this time and for the year ahead to the convicted sex offender, F1 in the comments, please, who had recently been released from prison. So even after he was released from prison, oh boy was still trying to hit it.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, he's gotten arrested, as they should. And then I'm gonna do one more story. Let's get you into two stories, and then we're gonna bring up our political creators, because I know they are coming with the fire. This story just kind of took me aback, and then I giggled. I giggled 15 giggles. I got my giggle in. The View host shut down Savannah Chrisley for claiming that AOC is a Democrat's pick for 2028 presidential election. Somebody said you better tell that to Gavin Newsom. No, better yet, tell that to Kamala Harris. Please don't discount Miss Harris, VP Harris. Please don't. VP Harris hasn't said that she's going to run again, but if she does, I mean, I'm at a crossing the road. I want her to run because I know the impact that she will have, but then again, I don't want her to run because it's so discombobulated and he's done so much damage that it's going to take years, and all they're going to do is blame her, even though the man with the black hands and swollen ankles and that diaper is the one that caused all this. Him and Elonia and Melangerie and Pam Blondie and Christy Nome, the bow-legged. Anyway, yeah. So I want Miss Harris to win. I want her to run, rather, VP Harris. However, I don't want her to have to deal with the shenanigans of being blamed. And they're already blaming her, and she's not even in office. They're blaming her, but they're not saying anything to Frumpy or Eyeliner Vance. That's what bothers me most. So take that what you will, Kamala, if you decide to run, you got my vote. That's all I can say. And I did vote today, Jasmine Crockett, and y'all, we are so focused on Jasmine Crockett, but please understand that Ted Cruz Hot Wheel is up for re-election.
Hot Wheel is up. He up.
And there is a young lady named Gina Hinojosa. Please vote for her. We got to get the man who's rolling behind Frumpy up.
Roll them, don't hold them. We call them roll them, don't hold them too, y'all.
Roll them, don't hold them.
Roll them, don't hold them. Get them. All right,
Miss Morningstar, let's go to a quick commercial break. You come back with your two stories, and then let's bring the team up. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs, the community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out morningstarboutiquebytam.com, where your light owns your style.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller. retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit maurakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DeeJay Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Miss Morningstar, go ahead and take it away. What you got for us, sis?
All right, guys. So Minnesota judge holds the federal attorneys in the civil contempt. Finally, a first in the Trump second term. So finally, a judge has held the DOJ in contempt for their unlawful, not following the orders of the court.
Finally,
a federal judge in Minnesota held Trump's administration attorneys in civil contempt for flagrant disobedience of court orders in the cases of a non-citizen swept into the immigration crackdown there earlier this year. The contempt finding by the U.S. District Judge Laura Provencio on Wednesday appeared to mark the first time a federal attorney has faced court order sanctions during Donald Trump's second term. It's about time.
it is about time.
And they need to get a little bit harsher with these unlawful attorneys that are bending the knee to this unlawful administration. It don't make sense. It is no reason to this. If it was any other politician, Barack Hussein Obama, he'd be under the jail, baby, impeached. They'll be trying to bring back old laws.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just one of the, enough is enough. We are past tired with this administration. So we'll see what comes of that. That was something I saw that was interesting. Also, and I'm gonna be quick with these because I want to get Dusse and DeeJay up here. Did y'all hear about the Trump supporter whose daughter came from, she was visiting from out the country. She came to visit her dad during the holiday, and he unalived her after they had an argument about Trump.
Yeah, that's the saddest part about it all. Your dad, your father, the man who created you, along with your mother, took your life over a man
over Trump.
Spit on you if you were on fire.
And just like a MAGA, he's trying to lie and say it was an accident. The boyfriend was there. He said they had some heated exchanges. She didn't like Pew Pew's, the daughter. That was basis of the argument, some of it. And pulled her into the room, called her into the room, and next thing they know, they heard a Pew Pew go off, and boom, she on the floor unalive. Your daughter. This is how sick and demonic and crazy these people are, y'all. And we have to really take them seriously for who the heck they are. They are not regular people. This is not regular life.
And I need people to understand, we understand that the majority of these people that are racist are white people, but it's not all white people. It is not. It is not all white people, but it's really hard to determine if these people are sane. I know that we know people. We've got Melba, we've got Maverick, we've got,
I'm
several like
But
Chewy,
I'm gonna say this,
Dr.
Kitty.
Chewy.
What don't need to be said don't need to be said, because those are
That's right.
family. They know they family. The ones that
Yes.
roll with us, that stick by our side, that show up every day, that is fighting right next to us. We already know who y'all are.
Yeah.
So we don't need to tell y'all. It's the ones that need to be solidified. Well, I'm not racist. I don't do this.
But
We
you
don't,
voted
if
for
you're
the
not,
front,
well, why are you saying
the
that?
devil.
Those are the ones I'm leery of. The ones that always got to try to combat that they're not this, they're not that. You don't need to tell me if you're not. You just need to show me that you're not.
Exactly. Show me that you're not. Do that.
But I thought that was a very sad story.
It is. It's
And
tragic.
she was she was only 23 years old. And she was visiting from England. She lived in England. And guess where he lived? Texas.
Of course.
The gun ho state. Yeah. So,
Usual suspect.
Usual suspects, y'all. The angry, you know what. All right, I'm gonna bring DeeJay and Dusse up.
Yay. Yes. Bring them up. Bring them up. Bring them up.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, ladies.
Happy
Hey,
Friday.
How you guys doing?
Look how good they look.
Don't they look good?
Girl. Woo!
Our couple.
I know that hat is everything, both of y'all.
It is.
Thank you.
I love it. I know how
No
y'all
cap.
look when y'all
Listen,
talk about. I love it.
I'm
Thank
getting my salmon color on today.
I know that's
you.
right.
I know.
I like it
know.
too. I like
My
it.
boy T, I said, let them know.
Let them know. Okay?
Listen, that last story you just told, you left the part off when the police came to interview the father, that this man showed absolutely no remorse. No, oh, my daughter, my child, what did I do?
The demon.
None of that.
The
He was
demon
just,
now. He knew what he was doing.
Did they arrest him? Is he?
yes, he was arrested. What? He was arrested.
I thought they said he got off.
Well,
No.
they might have let him back out, but they arrested him.
This just happened in January, so I don't think he off, but he might have got out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who got out.
Right.
They need to. What is it? They have to go to before a grand jury to see if they're going to indict him.
Right.
You unalive your child over a man who wears a diaper, has black hands, is racist and swollen ankles, and stole all the money. I could go on and on.
So
absolutely no remorse.
with this, it's showing us the type of humanity and morals that these cult members in the Epstein files had. You see what they were doing to these babies. So these a lot of these are the same people in this MAGA cult, and what we're seeing right now is that being lived out loud. But like, how do you do that to your own child?
I wouldn't. I can't.
It's unimaginable. It's not even we can't say we can only. I can't only imagine nothing of that.
No, it doesn't even cross my mind. It's never been in my psyche to ever harm my child for no reason.
None.
Any reason.
And then over politics?
Over somebody who doesn't even know you?
Or nor
care about you.
Or care, right. That part. That
listen.
It's sad.
Wouldn't pee on you if you was on fire, as they
never.
Right.
And probably frisk you down to see if you have some money in your pocket while you're on fire.
No, he won't.
Definitely not gonna pee on you.
But that goes to show you how crazy those cult members are. And they go from one extreme to the other. Listen, I meant to go out and get me an old bad wig today, but I forgot about it. But let's talk about grandma, who was on the stage at this Black History program at the White House, talking about Stop hating. Let this man do his job. This, that, and the other. Grandma said, the boy, that doggone wig
When
was
they move
all
it,
over the place.
just
Boy,
say. I talked about it yesterday. I said, "Baby, she had the old Tina wig, and she then that thing been matted up on the corner and the floor. She
Oh
done
my
rolled off the
goodness.
bed, put that thing on, and went in there and
Right, right. Showed
I
up.
know her grandchildren are pissed. The way I would have been on the phone, like, Grandma, what is wrong with you?
and where did you
Uh-uh.
get that horrible wig?
baby.
It's
And
time for an intervention at this point.
did you put any
Oh,
thought into that outfit? Like you just rolled
so
out the bed and said, "I'm going to see the man with the dead hand."
Right.
listen.
But you,
So our producer, just hit us up and said they did let him off. That
yeah,
he will
What?
not be charged.
See what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I saw that earlier today.
But they indicted the little boy here in Texas when he was
Mhm.
Right.
self
For
defense.
self-defense.
But yeah, the lady at the White House, you know, she's got to be a paid actress. This goes back to the chicken Chick-fil-A before the election. The same chick that ended up at the rally. The same, the chick that had the business. This was a paid actor, and this was a photo op. Yeah. So
You
I,
missed the
I
he,
part.
feel like,
The same chick whose son got arrested and she wanted Donald Trump to help her out, and he didn't. The same chick. That's the
I
Chick-fil-A
put
chick.
when she put a post up, somebody reposted it, and made a comment. I said, I voted for your son and you voted against him. Good luck with that. It's got, 12,000 likes on it because so many people agree. I voted for your son not to go through this. You voted for your son to go through this. But I wanted to go back and say, you call them chicks, I call them cluckheads.
Oh yeah, she was a cluck. She was definitely a
They're clucks. You getting up there, Nikki Melange or whatever the lady's name is. She's a whole cluck.
Minaj.
She's a sniffing cluck. You
right.
know, there are a bunch of cluckheads who got their hands out because they're broke,
Mm.
and so
But
you'll do anything for money.
what y'all really think Trump gonna give her? What? She got her little hotel stay?
I don't know. He's
You
gonna
know,
promise her a lot of things, but what she'll actually get, who's to say? You
right.
know, at the end of the day, she made a fool out of herself. She's going to definitely have people in her space that doesn't agree with her, that really isn't going to be bothered with her anymore. That was and I couldn't find much on the story other than it happened. Her grandson was unalive back in Trump's first administration. I don't know when he sent someone to help investigate. You
Wait,
know,
wait. Her grandson was unalived in Trump's first term, quote unquote, term, and I use that term loosely because that was
right.
a debacle. But the person that was arrested and charged was under Biden. Yes, ma'am, under Biden. Uh-huh. So
Because you
you're
know
sitting up there.
they had so much control over the media, I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It was under Biden. It wasn't even under Trump.
Dumbass.
He did just dumb, just dumb. Just at this point, it's we are not no longer surprised.
Listen,
We are just at all in awe of the level of stupidity that's coming from these people who will do anything for a dollar. The,
listen.
Exactly.
That's why we know, no matter where we go, there's always a village idiot. And she was the one in her village. That's
Okay.
why I keep telling y'all we have to get out and do what we got to do because we can't expect everybody who looks like us to help us get this country out of the situation that it is in.
It's not going to
Yep.
take everybody that looks like us. It's going to take everybody that looks different from each other to get it done.
mm-hmm.
That
uh,
diversity
all
is
of
what's
us.
going to get it done, guys. And I'm telling, when
Right.
I tell you that there's so many movements that are being developed as we speak right now
Mhm.
that are pushing back against this administration. They keep talking about a civil, a civil, a civil. Their concern needs to be revolutionary. That's what their concern needs to be. Because
Right.
people are coming together. And I
Yeah,
love it. I
you're
love it.
right. I went to go vote today and I was so proud of so many people who were going. And when we walked in, and I'm in a diverse neighborhood area, and it was so many people, and everybody was like, I was trying to pay attention and listen. And there were a lot of Democrats that voted. And we've got more Democrats that have voted in this election. Day one, it doubled from I think it was last term. So people are out, people are voting, I have faith, and I'm scared to say it, but I have faith there's enough people that are tired.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Hey, he's
Don't be
not polling
afraid.
at the last number I saw. He was polling at 19%. That means
19%.
who? What is it? 79 or 70? What? 81% of the country is against his job. Approval. So that
Mhm.
means he's lost most of his base. That includes MAGA. So people are fed up. People have lost too much. We've seen too much as far, I knew it would come once the cops started harassing people that looked like a lot of MAGA voters. I ain't saying all MAGA people are racist, but all the racist people voted MAGA. So,
And
you know, we're
it's
seeing
gonna be
what we're
even
seeing.
more, Dusse and DJ. It's gonna be even more because
Right,
I just read an article yesterday. And just here in Texas, they're getting ready to implement, the big beautiful bill stuff when it comes to SNAP benefits. So the new rule will be you gotta show that you work in at least 80 hours in a
right,
month, and or we cutting them benefits. And you think
yeah,
about those rural areas people live in, they don't work. People don't work.
right.
You know,
And
and the minute they see them benefits cut,
Oh, it's going to be a problem.
so that's on top of what they did in this big, bill to
yeah,
Medicaid, and you got these hospital closures, nursing homes closing down. And for people in those rural areas, when those hospitals close down, you got to drive 40, 50 miles to get medical attention. Yeah,
Not
it's
only that, those nursing homes that shut down, their meemaws and pawpaws got to come home. Where they going?
yeah,
Yeah,
and-
those who still have family to go home to.
right.
I'm more
right.
concerned with those who don't have any family. Where are they going?
Where are they going? You're putting them on the street? You're just gonna wheel them out there? Where are they supposed to
Well, they
go?
talked about putting them in a detainment
Hey,
camp.
then in a two-income
Wow.
household, somebody has got to quit their job to stay home with Mima and Papa. So now you're down to a one-income household trying to figure it all out.
With an extra mouth to feed and one
Yeah,
income. And it's it he shot himself in the foot. I blame Stephen Miller and him being an idiot and he just can't read. But Stephen Miller and Christy Nome and Pam, they and Cash cricket letter Cash Patel. I blame them all, and I
right.
cannot wait when he takes that final blink. Y'all going to jail.
Yeah, yeah, they're going to try to run, but their places to run to is going to be minimized
Right,
because of the actions that they're putting forth now. Countries are not going to allow them
There
in
you go.
so easily because if you could do this to your own people, what would you do to ours? They're
right.
not going to let them in so easily.
And
They'll
not,
be
not
like, we don't want you over here.
right.
Exactly.
Not only that, but they got to realize for most of them, Trump is at least 20 years older then I know he's 20 years older than Pam Bondi. So this man is, and he's
They look
80.
the
So
same age to me.
he's pushing the end of his life cycle. Even if he made it through the rest of this term, which I don't think he will, and went to prison, he wouldn't be in there long. Them, they haven't considered the fact that you could spend the rest of your natural life in prison. And at 60, who knows how long you're gonna be in prison?
Well, they're anticipating so much chaos that nobody will be looking for them as they make their escape. That's what they're anticipating. They're anticipating leaving the world, the United States as well, in so much chaos that our focus won't be them.
Hmm.
But I think that could be one possibility, DJ. But I also think they are so arrogant, just like he said. Whether the Democrats like it or not, the Save Act will pass. Their arrogance.
Hmm.
Whether
They
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 like it or
they
not,
they,
they think
yeah,
they're going to pass that BS. And we as women, and I'm sure the men that support us are going to allow that. They could forget that.
right.
All right.
But
That BS they got going on, they can keep that going with MAGA. MAGA women don't want to listen that, or don't they feel like they have to listen to their man. They can't think of their own. That's on them. More
right,
power to you. But that's not how the rest of the world operates. I
So
dare them to try to do that. I dare
I,
them. They're gonna get that they're gonna get that business. They're gonna get that work.
I have a question about that. So right now it is the primaries, and I know I went and voted today. So right now they're not asking; they only ask for my ID. But is this geared for the um,
midterms.
midterms?
Yes,
Yes, it
Wow.
is. And you were lucky if they only, because there are videos out there from people who do live in Texas who were told that they needed more than just an
Hmm.
ID. They needed a passport. They needed a birth certificate. They needed two forms of bills to show where they live. So you were blessed, and I have to go through that when videos are showing us that people are actually experiencing that. So my advice to anybody, anywhere, no matter where you live, take all your crap with you, because what they made that woman do that I saw, one of the people was to do a provisional ballot.
right.
And that's cool. But does she know she has to go back and cure that ballot before that vote is counted? I don't know.
And
And
so
most people don't know.
for those who are listening and don't understand what cure that ballot means, can you explain that to them, DJ?
Right. Let Real, because me and Real did this last night. Go ahead, Real.
Go ahead, Real.
So if for some reason they say you're not on the voter list or whatever, you do not leave the polls without voting. You ask for a provisional ballot to vote on. Basically, this allows you to vote while they clear up this whole registration thing. But when you vote on a provisional ballot, you have to go back to the elections office and do what's called cure the ballot. Basically, you take all your documentation in, you prove you are who you say you are, and show that you are registered to vote. You got to go on the website and say, hey, this look, bang, this is me, I'm registered, my vote
Bring
needs to count. You
right.
have to go to that elections office after you cast that provisional ballot and cure it.
Right. Because if you don't,
It
that
won't
provisional
count.
ballot will not be counted. And I think what they're doing in a lot of cases is they're pushing people towards that way because they don't know this is not the end of your voting experience. You must go get whatever documents you need to bring back to cure that vote. It has to be cured or it's not going to be counted.
We're going to take a commercial break, but Carolyn asked on TikTok, what proof will I need? So DJ said your driver's license, your passport, maybe two forms of like your light bill,
Bills.
gas bill. What
Social
else, DJ?
Security
Oh,
card.
Card.
takes
Take your birth
everything.
certificate.
Birth
Birth
certificate.
certificate.
Birth
If you're married, your marriage license. If you've gotten divorced, your divorce decree. So take
This is so
everything with
sad. Just
you.
take you a folder.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I actually took mine
You a
because I
folder.
didn't know what to expect. So I took after I
Right.
talked to you today, DeeJay. When I went to go vote, I took everything.
That's it.
Just
That's it.
to be safe. Better safe than sorry.
Right. Right.
Better have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So,
Exactly. And they still don't let me vote. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be hell and tell a captain, and I'm the damn captain.
I know
I'm gonna
that.
tell you right now. It's
uh-oh.
gonna
So we got more after the break. There's other things that we need to talk about with this voting stuff.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Flight.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Do you relate to the phrase, "Don't let the pretty face fool you"? That's the motto behind our Pretty Gangster hoodie. I myself am not a people person, so we have a hoodie for that too. Our hoodies do the talking, so you don't have to. Want someone to read your hoodie and think, "Yep, I feel the exact same way"? Or do you want to teach someone how to pray and thank God? Then head on over to our sassy black and white hoodie collection, located in our TikTok shop, and order yours today.
Find us at Sparkle Kicks on Etsy, TikTok, and ourplugs.com.
Hello, my name is Keith Young. I'm the founder of Young Helping Hands, headquartered in Detroit, Michigan. Young Helping Hands is a business created to help seniors in our community. We help seniors in all areas, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, in efforts to enhance their overall health and wellness. To learn more about Young Helping Hands, please visit our website, www.young-helping-hands.com. You can also reach out to us via email, younghelpinghands1@gmail.com. Lastly, you can visit us on Our Plugs podcast, January.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing. It's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. There were a couple of comments on TikTok Reel. I wanted to just read them to you. April said that somebody has to go on mute on TikTok. Okay. She said, although, no. She said, you don't always have to cure your ballot if it's minor reasons for the provisional ballot. And then, although it would be your best interest to do so with this important election being so important. So I agree, just to be better safe than sorry, you want to ensure that your vote has been counted. So if you have any issues, please go to the election office and make sure that your vote was counted. That's what's most important, plain and simple.
Right. So And I know we were talking about voting before we left. And when these people ask for passports and anything that you have a real ID, things that you have to pay money for, those are considered a form of poll taxes. This is illegal. It needs to be reported to your elections office. And then we need to be contacting the ACLU, aka the American Civil Liberties Union, and let them know that our voting rights are being infringed upon and see what they can do to fix it. Also, what else? We're still awaiting the Supreme Court's decision on these voting rights. Remember that these guys are going to do everything in their power to try to maintain control. Um, so I said the Save Act will be passed. You heard DJ say what happened when the one woman went to vote. We talked about curing ballots. Um, and then Arizona. Y'all remember Fat Boy Bannon, Steve Bannon? He came out and said ICE will be at all the polls. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. I
So
remember.
there are some lawmakers in Arizona that had the caucasity to say that they are trying to create legislation to put ICE at the polls in Arizona, which again is a form. Now, this is a form of voter intimidation. All of this stuff is illegal. If you guys see it, call it out. And men, if we have to get together to protect these women, kids, our elders going out to vote, we need to get together in our neighborhoods and make that happen. We will not be denied this time around. I don't care how much he wants to cheat, we will not be denied.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And no matter what he thinks he can do, people are showing up. I was surprised. Normally you don't see people coming out during the primaries. Well, that has changed. I think people are now aware because it's finally in their backyard, you
Right.
know. And sometimes people move only when it's in their backyard, and that's just how it is, you know.
And folks, we need to be more vocal about this. Yes, we're talking about it on the radio, but you guys need to talk to your family and friends about what's going on. Not everybody watches the news, not everybody pays attention to politics, but these are things that they need to know because what is going on in this country right now affects all of us. We need to talk to our folks who said, hey, we've been doing it all this time. I'm tired. I'm sitting this one out, y'all. We don't have time for that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Democrat
Everything.
part.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, I
Ev-
was going to say, go ahead.
Everything that is going on right now is going to affect everybody in the country. And Dr. King said it best: an injustice to one is an injustice to all. So keep that
Yeah.
in mind.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, DJ.
I forgot. Um, I was just going to say, listen. They're going to try to intimidate as many people as possible.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to stand strong. We have to stand as one, and we have to stand together. They don't have enough water boy, frozen water boy boys to surround every last polling place. So they're going to go to the places that they think that they can intimidate the most. I don't see them coming out in our community not too quick because they haven't gone that far as of yet. They'll come to the edge of the community, but they won't go digging in it.
Mm-mm.
And they know why that's just not a good idea. So be sure to stand with one another, protect one another, take all the things you need to go. Do understand they cannot legally ask you who you're voting for. I've seen videos where people have been asked by the pollers who are they voting for, what the political party they're with. That's none of their business. All
Right.
right, you're with the Party of Democracy. They let them figure out which one that is. But
Right.
other than that, you don't have to show the ICE boy your information. You don't have to give your political preference to any of these poll workers.
You
Those
don't
are
even have
all
to talk
forms
to
of
them.
right, right.
Yeah.
So the last thing I'll say about this, and we can move on. Um, I'm hearing that there are plans for the RNC to hold a, a convention for the midterms. This is how scared they are. So, guys, if you
Okay.
can, contact the Democratic National Committee and ask them what are your plans to counter if they do this.
A convention for the midterms.
Yes, that's how
Is it
scared
a
they are.
grinder convention?
Yeah, you know how they get down.
Well, you see your boy, he been out here doing his rallies again. I mean, he tried to host the fake Black History Month. I don't know what the heck
Right.
that was with Granny, but he out here trying to rally again. He's scared.
He's
He
Exactly.
terrified.
he should
Long,
be.
right. As long as the Democrat Party continue running on affordability, run on the truth and the rights of the Constitution, they'll get people to listen. But affordability right now, I paid almost $300 for a half a buggy of dang on groceries and 4 cases of water, two
Please
hundred
say
and
that.
seventy some odd dollars. All
Please.
right, come on.
Come
Run
on.
on that. And by the time it's time for the midterm election, his approval rate will be trash. Right now, his name is trash, but his approval rating will be trash because everything would have kicked in by then. And
Right.
so we
Mhm.
just have to get out there and cast our ballots.
Let
Yeah.
me say let me say this really quick before we move on. April Showers has shared that there is a free civics class on Harvard website to help understand how government works. If you
Mhm.
have questions, go to that website. Educate yourselves. It is so important. It affects your not only your life, it affects your family, your children, your grandchildren. And knowledge is power.
Yes.
Educate yourselves, and it's free. Thank you, Harvard. Appreciate you.
Right. And real quick, they are. I was reading today where the GOP dropped a lawsuit in North Carolina regarding voter rolls, saying that an agreement had been reached. What they are doing is going around to these states where they don't want to give up those voter rolls,
Mm-mm.
and they are making frivolous allegations and filing lawsuits, hoping to settle or do something to get their hands on these voter rolls. So,
Right.
guys, y'all need to be contacting the people y'all put in the office and tell them if they give up those voter rolls, kiss their jobs goodbye.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
And and last but not least, guys, there are billionaires running for positions as Democrats.
There
So
are.
look and research the person that you're trying to put in place. Make sure APAC money isn't their money because we've already been infiltrated by the I country. And the I country is already in their space saying that they own the United States.
And
So
they do.
yeah, right now they do. We've been infiltrated. So
Mhm.
let's make sure we don't just vote for someone because they're a Democrat. Look and see who they are.
Go
Right.
to bluevoterguide.org and do your homework. I did my
Yeah.
homework before I even went, and I selected those who did not take APAC money. Jasmine
Mhm.
Crockett, girl, I got you. Gina Hinojosa, girl, I got you. There's several
Okay.
that we had 47 people on the ballot, a lot of judge positions, and then we had like 5 propositions on the ballot.
Listen, DJ Kitty, I'm not from Texas, but if you are from Texas and you can hear the sound of my voice, Michael Watley, do not nominate Paxton for this. No, he's
Sir,
on the ballot.
let me tell you something. Ken Paxton, John Cornyn, all of them. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar. They can't
Ken
get nothing from us.
Paxton got such a bad rep
Bad
here.
rap down here. Them folks can't nobody stand them. Ted Cruz, Ken Paxton,
Listen.
John Cornyn, none of them.
All of them need to go.
Well, I'm just cheering for Watley against Paxton. He needs to be. You know what? I rescind that. I hope Paxton wins that nomination so he can lose.
So he can get dog walk. Dog walk.
Sometimes you gotta win to lose.
Okay,
Right.
win to lose. Let Jasmine dog walk it because hey, we are done. We are done.
So, did y'all hear about Trump today? He claims Obama revealed classified information by saying aliens are real. This is the same guy with all of this stuff in the basement by the fax machine in Mar-a-Lago.
That was in the bathroom. That was in the bathroom.
Take the mic from Grandpa. I am so tired of him and his his obsession with President Barack Obama. It is so sickening. It is disgusting. This obsession that this man holds with this president. My
with
God,
Obama and Biden.
Y'all go get restraining orders against this man. Get a restraining order.
My God.
This man is obsessed. He gonna be outside looking in the window, looking at Obama and Biden
with no clothes on.
Yes,
you right.
You
right,
man. All three of them guys still the president together right now. Because as much as he talk about the other two, you would think they were still in office.
Okay,
So
for real, you would think that they're still in office.
And just to be clear, I heard the interview with Obama, and he did not say that.
He didn't.
He did not say that.
Listen, you know they gonna bend and twist the truth. But I don't even know why he's wasting this. I wish, man, y'all know doggone well they're not gonna arrest Barack Obama.
No,
they wouldn't dare.
They're not gonna arrest Joe Biden. So
nope, they wouldn't dare.
Who have they arrested, y'all?
That's the problem.
All
they
this
need
talk,
to arrest.
they've been bumping their gums like this for 10 years. The indictments is coming. The arrests are coming. The deep state is going down. Who have you arrested? You tried Letitia James. You tried. Who
Failed.
have you arrested?
they can't even get anybody indicted. Like they didn't indict. They weren't even able to invite Mark Kelly or any of those senators who told the military to
what
do
the
the right
judges
thing.
just say about that? That was a recent ruling where the judges was like, you first of all, cat's breath, you ain't about to take this man's pension.
Put the liquor
back up off of this patriot.
Right. Put the liquor down, sir.
Right. And look, I'm looking at the comment on TikTok. Shelly Shell said Obama's next statement needs to be "Keep my name out your mouth." It need to be followed by what Will Smith gave Chris Rock.
Okay, Chris Rock. I mean, hey,
that good, that
good backhand. Take it to Egypt and take it to Ireland and bring it on back. Because we are sick of you. For real. Leave this man alone and his wife and the Bidens.
That's the thing, he won't.
But you know who he don't mess with? He don't say nothing about Kamala. He don't say nothing about Kamala.
He don't say nothing about Kamala. He really
You're right.
And and I was thinking you was gonna say, who else he don't? Lawrence O'Donnell. Y'all know who Lawrence O'Donnell is,
right?
Yeah, Lawrence.
And Lawrence O'Donnell tear him a new one every night. I mean, go hard on him, but it's something he will not respond.
He don't mess with Rachel Maddow either.
He
don't.
Sure
It's mess with
something about them people. He kind of fearful of. He ain't gonna.
So he don't have control over ABC.
No. But
or NBC or whichever channel it is they're on.
MS Now.
Yeah.
Tucker Carlson got arrested. Did y'all hear about that?
Allegedly.
Well, did he get arrested or detained in Israel?
I read arrested.
I heard they was talking about it, but I didn't hear he got arrested
today.
I arrested.
Hold on, let me go to.
I heard. Go ahead.
Go ahead, y'all talk. I'm gonna look.
No, I was gonna say I heard he was detained in Israel. Israel is denying it. They're like, Yeah,
Yeah.
they pushing it under the rug like, oh, he's being weak, he's being silly, he's being over dramatic. That didn't happen that way. But he said that he was detained in Israel. I
Right.
know that I also read for some reason he felt unsafe to leave the airport. So they felt like there was going to be something going down behind that. But Tucker came back right back in the United States and started talking $10,000 worth of, you know what?
Yeah, cash
So
money.
he's back in the United States.
I think he is. Well, I saw him do a video. I was assuming he's at home and not over there doing the video.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
it says detained. I don't know if he's here, but it does say he was detained.
I'm
Yeah,
Right.
but
reading now, and they're saying this is Tucker Carlson draws scorn for claiming he was detained at Israel airport after
right,
Michael Huckabee interview.
right. Is he back in the United States?
It
Mm.
doesn't say.
Because he did a video and he was still talking $10,000 worth of poo poo. I would hope he'd wait till he got home to do that and not do it there.
What did he say to I never saw what he said to Mike Huckabee. What did he say? Do you guys know?
I didn't get to
On
see
here
the
it
interview.
says, what did he say? Hold on, because they do say
Okay, so our producer Incarnito Denim says that yes, he is back in the United
he
Oh,
States.
is
he
I
is
would
okay.
back.
hope because he was talking $10,000 worth of whoop. I
Right.
would hope that he would have made it back
So
before he did that.
so that tells us he's not locked up over there. But
Right.
real quick, ladies, before we have to end this thing, there are two things that I saw that we definitely should mention.
Okay.
Um, I'll go with this one first and foremost. I want to touch on Cuba last. Um,
Ooh, Cuba.
I I heard right before we came on this live that Trump was rushed into the Iran crisis meeting as an insider warns strike within hours, I guess, in Iran. So Poland's Prime Minister Donald Tusk told all citizens to evacuate the country as it may not be possible in a matter of hours.
In Poland?
In Iran.
In Iran. Oh, okay. In Iran.
So the Polish prime minister is telling all of his people, get out of Iran because in a couple of hours,
Oh, okay.
you may not be able to. So this is telling us that you know who. Remember I kept saying the village idiot. Yeah, maybe planning to strike Iran like
So
within
why
hours.
you saying that? Do say right here I'm reading out of Reuters. Trump warns Iran of bad things. You know how he talk bad things if no deal is made. Deadline set 10 to 15 days.
How
So
to take money, other people's countries' money. He already stealing
girl,
from us, but he want to steal from them too.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yes, he wants
yes,
all the money, all
yeah.
the things. He wants all the jacks,
So
all the balls,
that's
all the
what
jump
he
ropes.
does. He passes threats. Constant. First of all, that's why they call him Taco, because he back out most of the time, with everything else. But yeah, that's what he over there doing, passing threats.
And
Right.
no, Congress hasn't approved this. Y'all know he's not getting anything approved through Congress. He's just doing it willy nilly.
Right.
But last
Right.
time I heard that was it Iran that said that they wouldn't miss?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
it.
Iran. Okay, y'all. Iran, if you listening, let me give you the address. It's 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. Go put your coordinates
Look,
right there.
at least 10 million people have already given him that address.
So
They already gave it to him.
right.
Reiterating.
Right,
Yes,
right,
they did.
right.
Last but not least, guys, I don't know, or ladies rather, if
Mhm.
y'all heard what is going on in Cuba, like the village idiot is preventing oil and things of that nature into the country. This country right now is on the brink of collapse. They're out of fuel,
They
their
do.
power grid has gone down, all types of stuff. Like this country is literally about to collapse.
And it's
Now,
affecting 11 million people there. Go ahead, Reg.
right. And I should suspect that I will vote
For
for Donald
Donald
Trump. All of
Trump. There
those
you go.
Cubans, I hope they learn their lesson. We tried to tell them, and now your fellow countrymen are on the brink of a collapse environmentally, economically, everything.
You get
Yeah,
what you get.
yeah.
Don't have a fit.
It's sad because it's going to, consist of babies, children, elderly. These
Yeah.
people suffering. They won't have access to any sort of plumbing that's going to be workable. So you can expect that the place is going to be nasty and
Disease.
come infected with a bunch of diseases. Yeah.
Oh no.
Kitty DJ said, "Don't." I mean, Denham said, "Don't forget the zip code 20500."
20500 Iran. My bad, my bad. But please put that in your coordinates. Be specific. Be
But
specific.
yeah.
Not Pacific. Specific.
Right.
So
That
yeah,
part.
man, we've been hearing all kinds of foolishness about this guy, but yeah, I hope someone steps up to help these people in Cuba.
Me too.
Russia was trying to send an oil tanker over there to assist, and it was commandeered by guess who? The
Donald
Really?
Trump.
U.S.
The
military.
pirates, the U.S. pirates.
So at some point, somebody, hey, y'all all in bricks or whatever you got going on, somebody's gonna have to step up and send people ready to put belt to you know what in
Yeah.
that area to push back against this foolishness.
Mm, Let
Okay.
me let me ask y'all something serious though. Where's the Venezuela president and his wife?
Where are they at?
Have y'all heard anything?
They
What?
I guess they still locked up in
Right.
upstate
I
New
mean,
York.
I ain't seen them. I ain't heard from them.
Well,
They
that's
have
how
no
they
court
operate, though.
date. What's going
Right.
on?
That's how they operate. We don't hear anything else. We hadn't heard nothing else about Charlie Kirk's unaliver. We
Mm-mm.
hadn't heard anything else.
Exactly.
None of that
Nothing.
stuff.
These
None of it.
mysterious things that have happened, it should be big on the news, right?
Well, it should
That,
be
like
an
Luigi.
FBI #1 investigations. These should be a part of what FBI does. FBI ain't doing nothing but
What
digging
Pam
and
Blonde
attacking.
Pam Blondie is in there. Somebody brought it to my attention, you
I don't.
guys. I mean, breaking news. So somebody brought it to my attention that he may be at Mar-Lardo. Let me get Iran. Let me give you the address. It's 1100 South Ocean Boulevard, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. Both you can put both of them in your coordinates. Just be specific, not
Right.
Pacific.
Listen, they realized if they just hit American people that this administration wouldn't give a damn. It would only be helping this administration do what it is that they're trying to do anyway.
Right.
So they know that they must be very direct on how they proceed forward. And
Right.
they're coming. This
Yeah.
man is messing with them. These people
Yeah.
not messing with us. This man messing with them, talking about, oh, they're unaliving the protesters. We got that crap going on over here.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to talk about other
American
countries? You're
citizens.
doing it here, not over there. You're actually doing it here. You got your band of idiots chasing down modern day slave catchers here in America. So, if other countries want to come in and commandeer our president, I ain't got no problems with this. You ain't
Right.
gonna get no pushback from DJ Kitty.
And look, it's
So
a better use of my tax dollars. Okay, it'll be. I mean, let's stop
Look,
giving
I
it to
just
our
mind
country
my
and all these other countries. Let's give
I,
it to the country that needs it the most.
I just mind my black business. I ain't got
right.
nothing to say.
Yeah.
So DJ Kitty, you asked about Maduro. I guess him and his wife are still upstate New York. But think I mentioned this on our live last night. So I found out yesterday that they found some more corruption on the village idiots' behalf. Um, we heard that there was an alleged straw donor scheme where an imprisoned billionaire from guess where? Venezuela.
What?
Hey, yeah, he purchased a like not really a pardon, but a very, very lenient plea deal.
Mm,
By donating money to a Trump / MAGA super PAC.
of
The money
course.
was donated to the PAC by Isabella Herrera, and it was on the behalf of her father, Julio Herrera Velunti.
These
So,
people.
yeah. So he was breaking campaign finance laws and
What law
everything.
hasn't he broke? Instead of us pointing out the laws that he has broke, let's point out the laws that he hasn't broken. Then we wouldn't have any. He's broken every single law. Everyone.
Exactly.
Everyone. You
Exactly.
guys, this was a great show. The hour has 80 minutes has already gone by. However, we will catch you guys next week. You are on the lineup. You guys can, you have the Wednesday show / Thursday broadcast on WKRA. You come in, y'all bringing the facts, you're bringing the news that we can use. This is what you're not going to get on mainstream media. These two creators right here. We truly appreciate you. Any last words, DeeJay?
No, guys, I just want you to be more mindful when you go out there and cast your ballot. Take everything. Take the kitchen sink. Take a couch. Vance might be out there. He might want to, So take everything you can, but be ready and do it. Handle your business. This is our time to shine.
Thank you,
Right.
sister. Go ahead, brother.
For me, same thing. Hey, we got to get out there and vote. We got to make this thing too big to rig. And know and understand with the reckless abandon that this administration is running this country with, a lot of us may have to do like our ancestors or our parents, great grandparents, parents, whoever that walked across that Pettus Bridge knowing what might happen. They knew that they may be attacked, but what they were fighting for was more important than the pain that they would have to go through because they knew it meant change moving forward. So know and understand, guys, we may have to go old school with it.
Whatever we got to do, we got to do it. But get
Exactly.
out there and vote and look up your candidate.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Power couple politics is their thing, is their gig. Miss Morningstar, can you take us home for the weekend?
Oh yeah, it is the weekend, y'all. Make sure we have a message. Go to harvard.com for civics understanding. Make sure y'all do that. Get an understanding of how the government works, okay? So maybe y'all can do that over the weekend. I mean, it's your weekend. Do what you want to do, but make sure you do that. Thank you, Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi. As always, we love you guys. We thank you, WKRA 92.7 The Change. Enjoy your weekend, y'all. Make sure you get some cutesy time, some rest, and just do you. Don't let these politics in this crazy world get to you. We will see you guys back on Monday morning with Coach Nikki, as always. And y'all be good out there, all right? Have a great weekend. We love you. Thank you. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guest. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.